a gift from me.
That was an emotional moment for me, guys, when my mom's finished book came back from Amazon. Stay to the end and I'm going to show you guys the book, alright?
You're watching the Bare Pantry Show.
So let's make this panades. And yes, I do have videos here at the page already that are tutorials. I'll put like links up here in the card for you guys to go find it. People always ask me, why do I put all-purpose flour in the masa when I'm doing panades? Because after all, the masa is made with corn. Well, you can put like corn flour, not cornmeal, but corn flour. But I don't have that on hand. I have cornmeal, but if you put cornmeal, it's gonna get too like sandy, right? So I put a little bit of flour because somebody who knows how to make good panades told me how to do that. Now this masa that we've been getting from Northgate, that's the store, it's been pretty good lately to where it's not too moist, but just feel it. Put a little bit of the flour. I already have some powdered ricotta in here. This right here. Not too much. I find out when you go to Belizean restaurant and you buy the panades, it tastes just like this, like it's overpowering with this. A little bit of salt, no black pepper, some ricotta, and a little bit of baking powder. That's the secret. Shh, don't tell nobody. That's the secret that will make it poof up when you're frying, and then it won't get soggy with the oil, okay? So what I'm gonna do is roll off a few balls. I don't think I want to put any more ricotta. And if you notice, this corn is kind of yellow to start with. And yes, we make them kind of big, like a big old, this bigger than a Jack's ball. It's like a big meatball because Joe don't like to be here frying panades for too long. All right, so I'm gonna put, did I tell you guys I'm gonna put a video up in the card? Yeah, I'll put a video up in the card so you guys could go find the tutorial, because I think I've finally successfully changed my show to what I really want my show to be about. I don't want my show to be a cooking tutorial type of a channel. All right, although I have a lot of tutorials here already, I don't want it to be like a tutorial type thing, because you guys can go anywhere and, you know, punch in Belizean food and you could find any other channel where they're doing tutorials. I've never wanted my show to be that. I've always wanted my show to be a cooking show. What's the difference, Barbara? It still involves cooking, right? The difference is it's kind of like Rachel Ray and the Pioneer Woman. You know, on the Pioneer Woman show, she shows her family, her kids, the brother that has Down syndrome, the husband. They're on the farm. They go outside and show you things that's happening on the farm. And then she's showing you what she's making for lunch for the family. So it's not really a vlog either, because vlog is not really a thing. Vlog is a style of editing, right? So that's what I've always done here. And I have a few tutorials, well, more than a few, because when Facebook invited me to put my show on their platform back in 2018, they were strict. And they said, we don't want you to do no long-winded videos. We want you to do tutorials. We want them to be 3 to 5 minutes long. And that's that. That's what their little engineers told them was working at that time. Probably that's what was working at that time too. But I like to spend time with you guys. I like for you guys to spend time with me in the kitchen. I'd like for you to turn on my videos and keep it on in the background while you're doing the dishes or cooking your meal or stuff like that. If you wanted to know how to make the meal, then just do a search. Go to this little magnifying glass here on my page, type in the thing like how I'm doing panades. You could type it in and I promise you maybe 4 or 5 videos are gonna come up. And it's gonna show you panades, different style of editing where you could boom, 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 just get to it. See the fish here? I have 3 cans of tuna, some diced onion. I have cilantro. I put a little bit of salt and black pepper and some serrano peppers. You see how I can roll my R? I'm the only non-Mexican. I have no Mexican at all in my ancestry. I'm the only non-Mexican you're gonna find that can roll her R's like that. Like I said, ¿Qué estás buscando alrededor de mi casa? See? I bet you can't roll your R like that. Well, not you, who is from that culture and knows how to roll their R. People like me. I'm silly today. So, let me tell you what happened. Today is the parade. Remember when Jada entered the parade in 2018 and she won 3rd prize? Well, that's the parade again. And I was hot to go see the parade. But when I woke up today, I was kind of grumpy because mentally I wasn't here. My mom's book took me through a lot, guys. It's my mom's life story. She wrote some of it. I had to write the rest. I had to go by memory. I had to call people and ask them stuff. And the last 2 chapters, especially the ending of the second to the last chapter and the very last chapter, deals with her passing, getting sick and passing. And every time I had to read that, I would cry. I just couldn't stop crying. So I was so glad to let that book go to Amazon. And I bought a copy just like if I'm a regular customer. So it can come in 2 days because I have Prime. But if I bought like my author's copy, which I would pay the wholesale price plus tax and shipping, it would take 14 days to come. I wanted to come right away so I could show it to you guys, right? I'm just like rolling off. I don't know how much I'm going to get, but they're all about the same size. So I have a little bit of news to tell you guys. And after Monday, I'm not sure if I'll be able to update you guys anymore on this news, okay? But, listen. Joe, well, I filled it out for him, but Joe asked me to fill out this stuff for him so he could be a contestant on Let's Make a Deal. Remember that show from the olden days? I think it was like Monty Hall? Was it Monty Hall? That used to host it? And then now it's Wayne Brady that's hosting it? Well, they're looking for contestants. So my friend Christine sent me the thing. And I filled it out for Joe, and you have to make an audition video. And I think I made a really great audition video for Joe.
Since retiring 4 years ago, I haven't slowed down at all. I cook, I fix the car, I work out, I do woodwork. I just can't stay busy.
So much so that they called him. They called him. And we were setting it up to where Joe could go with Jada. Are you going to go on the show with Daddy?
Yeah, if they'll take me.
But Jada didn't fill out no application. They just asked Joe, do you want somebody to come with you? And Joe put down Jada, and then last minute he put me down. So when they called, Joe gave me the phone after he couldn't hear the lady too good because he didn't have any hearing aids. And I hope that didn't like stop him. And I said, he can hear good if he has his hearing aids in, okay? And so the lady said, we're not doing theme of, father-daughter, but we're doing husband and wife. Why don't you do it with him? I'm like, oh God, why me? And the reason why Joe wanted to do it, guys, is because he wants to promote the show. This Bare Pantry Show on national TV. Not even his channel, my channel, sweet baby. So he says, and I wanted Jada to go with him because Jada has Joe kind of personality vibe, and I know that they would do well and scream and holler and dance and act silly. I don't do that type of stuff, guys, but I'm gonna have to. So the lady was excited when she heard that I had a YouTube channel when she talked to me. And so we have an interview on Monday at 11 o'clock. I don't know what day you're going to see this video, probably the same day. And it's a 5-minute video, a 5-minute interview, but it's on Zoom. And you have to like get into the room, the Zoom room, like 5 minutes before the time. So 5 minutes before 11. And then you have to wait until the guy comes on and interviews you, and he can come on as late as 11:30. So for that whole half hour, 35 minutes, you have to be there waiting. And I feel like they're watching you some way. So can they do that? If they didn't log into the room yet, can they watch you like that? In any case, they're gonna ask you about your personality and your likes and dislikes and your background. They're gonna ask you like which one of the games you like that they play on the show. Can I just be honest? I don't watch the show. I mean, I see it in passing when Joe has it on. I know you can win like some nice prizes and stuff like that. But I've never really watched to know what games they play. I know what games they play on Price is Right because I used to watch that with my mom. So I had to sit down last night when I thought I had a break. After I send my mom booking and my brain is tired and I want to just rest my brain. I had to sit down last night and do homework to watch a bunch of videos about Let's Make a Deal and what games they play. So I already know which one I don't like, and I already know which one I like. So at least I'm gonna watch some more though before Monday. And now I have to find out what is my personality. I don't know what is my own personality. Oh God. So after Monday, if they pick us, I'm not sure if they're gonna allow us to come back and tell anybody, because I watch a bunch of vlogs on the internet, and they're saying, people who have been on the show, contestants, and they're saying that if you go on the show and you win anything, you're not supposed to tell nobody what you won. I can't tell nobody. And then whatever show, this person who went on the show recorded their segment in September and they didn't play till January. And then they say if you win something, but your show doesn't air, like for instance, maybe they had a preemptive thing because of breaking news or something. If the show doesn't air, you don't get the prize. Then they say, whatever prize you win, you're supposed to pay taxes on it, right? Because it'll be like income. So if I win like a washer and dryer set and it's like $1,000 for the 2 pieces, then they're gonna what 1099 me for the $1,000 or whatever. That's okay. But what happens if you win the car? The car is like 20-odd thousand, almost $30,000. So that's gonna be like I made that for income. I'm gonna have to like find a lot of things to write off that year. We're gonna have to drive everywhere in the car. And then they say you have to pay the taxes. What else you pay on a car? License and registration before you could take the car home. And if the car has to be shipped to you from someplace else, you gotta pay the shipping too. They say a lot of people walk away and don't get the gifts. That's what I heard. That's what I heard from these. That's what I read in these vlogs. And then they said that if you get a zonk, that you can't take. Some people want to take the zonk home. Just oh look, I brought the zonk home. No, they'll give you $100 for the zonk. But even if you win like $20 right there in the audience, they take the $20 back and send it to you like 6 months later. Oh my God, girl, I learned a lot. Joseph, Jose. Some of the stuff is ready for you to start, darling. I'm over here blabbing with my people that, I forgot. You guys, if you clicked on this video because you wanted a tutorial, I'm sorry, because I'm long-winded and I like to be this way. I like to sit in the kitchen. I feel like you guys are right here with me. Baby boo, are you okay? Your eyes are hurting? Why don't you come get the cold thing from the fridge? You want me to get that for you? Whether you're a chef or a kitchen novice, my collection of cookbooks cater to every skill level. From mouth-watering main dishes to decadent desserts, I've written and published a collection of cookbooks that celebrate the joy of home-cooked meals. I'm making some of them off like where you got sick on me, babe. The ice is helping? My poor baby, he has trouble with sinuses. And every time he goes to the doctor and they give him a scan, they see infection and stuff and they just want to put him on antibiotics. So he's trying to do the natural route, I have 3 already made, babe. I forgot to finish the story about the parade, guys. So we walked down to the parade route 1 hour after it started, but it was already over. I guess they had less floats. On top of that, they changed the route. So we just continued on to Walmart. I'm replacing a bowl that I broke that belonged to Jada. So she wants a big one, so she's going to get the white and I'm going to get the blue. So Joe's frying the first panades. And he asked me to make him cabbage sauce. Now when it comes to panades, you could make straight up onion sauce, straight up cabbage sauce, or a combination of both. But today Joe just wants the cabbage. So I'm just going to chop up some cabbage here while he's frying and making off the panades. See, some fish is left. Don't worry, we have a lot more that's already made but not fried yet. Let's check. He's frying it on medium because we want to make sure that the masa on the inside is cooked. And I'm adding some distilled white vinegar to the cabbage. And then I'm going to add some water. You want to kind of have maybe like equal parts, right? Some salt, some black pepper. And then I'm going to chop up some peppers to put in here. Some jalapeno or some serrano. See, I have a little piece of jalapeno left. That's what I'm going to put in here for Joe. And he's still frying. He's feeling a lot better after he put that cold compress on his face. By the way, guys, we came to a car show a couple days ago. And this was the first one we ever attended. They always have them for the summer. But this is the first one we ever attended. And it was so wonderful. They had a great band playing. They had vendors. Joe is taping this for his show, okay? But I just did some footage with my phone. This is the most beautiful car there, to me. Now back to the frying, guys. It's almost done. So I'm going to eat it with a garden salad. Look at this lazy dog just all over the floor like this. I eat everything with a garden salad. This is how Joe's going to eat his. I'm not going to eat the sauce. And I'm only going to eat 2 panades. Now it's time to put the leftovers away. This is the Bare Pantry Show. Are you guys ready to see the book? I didn't think it was going to be so meaty. Feels nice and thick. And it's formatted really wonderful on the inside. You guys, I did that. I can't believe I did this. I have pictures in here too.